All right, we are live, and I am temporary stand-in for Andrea. We're starting. Just make sure we can hear the players through our headset. Test 1, 2. Hopefully it's not too intense in here. I don't know what it sounds like. Brian, can you check the stream and just go out there and... It should be just go to Masterpiece Miniatures and... Gary, what's going on? You're heading out?
In here,
1 second. I'm muted, Brian. How's this? Is that better? I'm really loud. Oh, it's going into the red. I gotta turn it down because I'm such a loud person. How's that? All right. Hey, Taylor, it's Josh. We miss you, pal. Thanks for reaching out. Make sure you share the stream in any AoS community you're a part of. We really appreciate it.
Right now.
Sounds really good.
Okay. Here you go.
All right.
There's a Seraphon player over there.
What's that?
There's a Seraphon player over there. His board.
Oh, awesome.
What was that out of the water?
I'll have to take a look at some point today. I've got to mess with the mic.
And you can close my Facebook.
Okay.
And there's where you can type in chat.
Okay, perfect. Keep that there. Shrink that.
Taylor, we can absolutely do something sometime. I will invite you to the next big AoS tournament I have in my basement. We got a bar. You've been down there. 8-man events. We do stuff all the time, so I will definitely invite you to the next one. I miss you guys. I'm gonna hang out and stream with you for a while. I'm gonna eat.
Okay.
I don't need to hear the table, I guess.
So let's see. Where is the front-facing camera, right?
Yep, so you can make that visible. And then we can adjust this.
That's better.
All right. Cool.
Hello and welcome. Welcome to DaBoyz GT.
You have 4 viewers.
Hey.
What a crowd.
It's okay. I'm Andrea. This is Josh. And we are watching Anthony and Chris in round 1.
Holy cow. We are down staff members. I normally would not be on stream. But Paul Conti is sick. And he had to go home early. He arrived healthy and...
We are a man down at the moment.
Pretty tough.
Uh-oh. We lost him on there. Oh, there goes.
Welcome to the stream, Will.
The players are just setting up their armies.
I'm gonna walk around and get people to share the stream. So.
Oh, okay.
I'll be back.
All right. We've got some blades of corn and some gloomspite kits.
My shoulder in the shot all the time.
Oh. I was wondering what you were doing.
Whopping. Are you viewing it too right now? Do you have it up?
I
He was
checked the
watching it
levels are
inside.
fine.
Okay, good. All right, that's what I wanted to make sure. Oh. So can you hear them talking? Like, does it sound good? I told him to shout into the mic. Told him to say the score, project the score into the mic. So
Yeah, it's a little tough, but make do.
can you kind of get the general gist of what's happening though?
Oh yeah, I mean right now we're just in setup, so.
So on the bottom half of the screen here, we've got a Bloodthirster list. Looks like an Unfettered Fury. He's going to try to bait Anthony into some 6-inch Highland shenanigans. He looks like he's got a Demon Prince in the bottom left quadrant there. And he's probably going to push forward a little bit, kind of take advantage of the random movement from the squigs, although Kragnos is going to make the Demon Prince a little bit less effective because he's going to give all these squigs a 3d6 charge rather than a 2d6 charge.
Squigs can be a force to be reckoned with. I've seen it in past events, but not since 2.0.
It's all the mortal wounds.
Looking forward to seeing how this unfolds.
I'm trying to remember Prize of Gallet.
I'm gonna pull that up as well. Or maybe I'll just look on with you here in a minute.
So I don't know who's going first yet. My guess is Korn's units are on the table. So Korn's probably going to take the first turn and score control some of these objectives. And then position these units in the front. These, I think they're Blood Reavers. They look like they're definitely not Bloodletters.
No.
But he's probably going to take those positions, create those units in the front, create a wide screen behind this Demon Prince with kind of a 9-inch buffer or a 6-inch buffer from the rest of his army. You're probably going to see this 20-man screen push up. He's going to take control of these objectives. And then when Anthony comes in, he's going to do a redeploy probably with the Demon Prince to back up the restriction of the charges. If you haven't played against the Demon Prince is sweet because a redeploy is effectively multiplied by 2 because the charges are cut in half.
Oh, that's good. I was just going to ask. I know there's some shenanigans that can go on with that Demon Prince.
Yes. So you're probably. We've already started. He looks like he's taken the first turn. That's Chris. Chris is pushing forward, and
Yep.
he's
Moving
pushing
up on
himself up onto the edge of that objective.
Yeah, very, very edge.
Yep. Trying to as far out of Anthony's reach as possible, but he's going to push himself up to the edge there and try to claim as many objectives as possible for the purposes of the mission. You're going to probably see him redeploy when Anthony comes in, but he's just going to kind of shape his army around his thoughts of Anthony attacking him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes sense. Get up, score your objectives, and then when the enemy comes in, figure out a strategy and either destroy some squigs and take over. Or...
Yeah.
The front ones in the middle look like a Warcry warbands.
Okay.
Oh, we've got a warband.
Cool. Is it the Iron Golems?
No.
It is not. Okay.
It's got one dog in it.
Yeah, it's the one with the cat
Okay.
beast.
Okay, it's
I
like
don't
the beast.
remember what that one is, yeah.
Oh, we can look it up. You can also look at his list. If you bring up BCP, you can actually see his list.
Man, my internet is not good. But let me pull up the BCP app.
All right, they just pointed out the proving ground. It's going to be the left. It's going to be the rightmost objective on the screen.
The rightmost objective on the screen is the proving ground.
All right. I mean, that's fine. It looks like both Anthony and Chris have quite a few GVs right now.
So it looks like what we're going to see out of Anthony here today is we've got a loon boss on Giant Cave Squig. We've got his general, the Moon Cutter. We've got a Madcap Shaman. We've got shooters. We got 2 blocks of 20 shooters. A 36 blob of Squig Herd. A 24 blob of Squig Herd. And then we've got 2 units of Sneaky Snufflers to round out the list.
All right, I got to go help out with some of the TO activities, but I will be back. I think you're in capable hands. Andrea, let me know if you need any help.
All right, I'll flag you down.
Help out Chris.
All right. And let's take a look at Chris's list. We've got Blood Secretor for leaders. We've got a Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage. We got 2 of them, actually. We have got another Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury. And we've got Scarbrand himself. We've got Slaves to Darkness Demon Prince with the Mark of Khorne. We've got 3 units of 10 Blood Reavers. We've got the Untamed Beasts warband, 2 of those to round out his list. And let's see, got Chris moving up, moving towards that proving ground. Hope everybody's enjoying this nice snowy Saturday in upstate New York. Seeing Chris move into the center here a little bit further up. Moving that warband right in there. Hey, Nick. No snow there, which is cooler than usual. Yeah, we got some snow here in upstate New York. It's not really not really sticking much, but it is reminding us that it is here. We got a 3 for that run roll. I think the big question is going to come down to where we're going to see the Demon Prince and the Bloodthirsters wind up here. These ones get to go just about anywhere they'd like with that 5. I'm going to move up and take that objective. Staying nice and neat along the edge. Yeah, we got 2 great players squaring off here. Yeah, shout out to the tough crowd. All right, we saw the Bloodthirsters move up. And that Demon Prince tuck right behind that front unit. Got those war bands for nice screens in front. I think that is the old, yeah, it's the old Demon Prince model. Got a what was the question, Brian?
So they were wondering, against the odds, the battle tactic, does that objective have to be activated? And I made a ruling that it says you have to control. It says you have to control the objective. So I said yes, it has to be activated because otherwise it's not an objective yet.
Yo, all right. So we had a little TO ruling at the beginning here of our game. Anthony's rolling for CP. Proximity objectives is definitely going to favor the corn player. Rooting for underdog Gits.
Especially with that Demon Prince.
Yeah, it's gonna be an uphill climb for Anthony with Gits.
I gotta go do TO thing, but Lincoln's gonna come help you stream for a moment.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see how Anthony tackles this. How's it going?
Going all right.
That's what
Helmet, lights up. Amazing.
That's great. All right. Who's Lincoln? So, all right, well, I've got Lincoln with me. Welcome to the stream, Lincoln.
Hey, thanks. Good to be here.
We are in turn 1 of Gits versus Blades of Corn.
Looks like fun.
Yeah, it should be a really interesting match. We know Gits is in a hard spot. Their book just got announced, so maybe not for too much longer.
Anthony's got a lot of bodies, right?
Yeah,
So,
he does. It's a lot of squigs.
It's a lot of
A
squares.
lot of squigs to face down. Hey, Alex. Hey, Sean.
Is he running any battalions with those squigs for extra? Is he running Conquerors? Probably, I bet he is.
Let's take a look-see. We can find out. We have got the technology. We do. We have Expert Conquerors and a battle regiment for Anthony.
And that's a unit of 36 squigs.
Yep.
So
36
times 3,
squigs.
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 108-point unit. 108 body count unit on an objective. So that unit can hold an objective from 3 giants.
It's definitely a force to be reckoned with. We'll see how Anthony can use it here.
That's great. He's got Kragnos.
Yep. We've got a crag
Shooters.
nose.
He's got the shooters out front right now, it looks like. I'm guessing for a screen that he's okay to shoot and then die. And then he's going to countercharge with his squigs and Kragnos and try to feed that blood god corn some of its own blood.
I'm really interested to see how Kragnos gets in there in this game. He's taking on some bloodthirsters here. And Squigs have the movement advantage, but with that Demon Prince, anything can happen, right?
Yeah, I think, and that's why Anthony's got his shooters out front. He wants the charge. He's okay with the charge because he wants that counter charge, right? So I think he's okay with Corn coming in and killing the shooters and taking some wounds. The thing about Corn, right, there's no ward saves. So a wound's a wound, and they typically stick around for a while, right? So let's see here.
And here come all those Squigs. Moving on up. Yeah, we got Lincoln in the booth.
I had a bye first round, so I'm just chilling.
He's my co-host for the
I'm the
time.
co-host. So for those of you guys, the profile on a Squig, for those of you that don't know, it's got a 5-inch base move, 2 attacks, 4s and 3s, -1, and then the Squid Prodder gets another 2 attacks, 5s and 5s. So they are his battle line. So as GVs, that means his unit would never get that many attacks, but 36 times 2, 72.
72.
Plus another 36.
It's a lot of
So
attacks.
that unit does 144 attacks.
That's a lot.
If they could all line up and punch something.
If you can get them in there around a
That's the
Bloodthirster
thing.
or
Even
that
if you're
Demon
hitting on
Prince.
6s, a wound on 6s, 144 attacks from one unit is a lot of attacks.
It is. It's a lot of attacks. It's a lot of attacks and a lot of bodies.
It's a lot of bodies.
Chris will have to work to make sure that if Anthony gets onto an objective that he, to take him off of it, because it's a lot to chew through.
Anthony can go in, lose the combat, and still take that objective.
Yeah.
That's the thing, right? He can go
Right.
in, probably against Scarbrand, maybe, and still hold on to that objective. Those guys are all worth 3, right? Scarbrand's worth 5, so it doesn't take a whole lot for him to hold that, even if he loses his unit in the process.
Yeah.
That's fine. I can put them in later, but at very end,
Chris has those 2 warbands out in front as nice little cheap screens. 90 points a piece, I think. Really effective, cheap little screen.
Also, Squigs get to re-roll their runs and their charges, which is pretty awesome. So if you've got a Demon Prince and he's half in your charge, being able to re-roll it.
Yeah, it's a nice little counter to the Demon Prince.
Yeah. Who's going away, thank goodness, because...
oh, he is going away.
The new Demon Prince he heals himself for wounds for models he kills.
Oh,
and so
okay.
that half charge, half run thing is going away.
Oh, that part's going away. Okay. Somebody
Demon
earlier
Prince is
said it was
also
less
losing a
around.
bunch of attacks. Right?
Oh, okay.
'Cause right now, when the Demon Prince attacks, he attacks with his weapon and his claws. The new Demon Prince, and I learned this yesterday, that has to choose a weapon. Claws are one of those weapons he has to choose. So.
Oh, okay.
He's
No more
actually-
extra attacks.
So his average damage is like maybe 4 damage.
Oh,
pretty
okay.
bad, actually.
Yeah. No, he's getting hit pretty hard.
Yeah, yeah. Looks good on paper, but you do the math, and
It doesn't add up.
losing those claw attacks is huge. I was excited. I got like 4 of them home, so
Oh, okay.
what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Also, for those of you that don't know, so I'm going on Squigs because Anthony's kind of built his list around it here. So Squigs have a rule called Squigs go wild. They keep their shirts on, but every time you remove one that flees or is removed from play, it says roll dice each time a cave Squig model from this unit flees. Before the model is removed from play on a 4+, the nearest enemy unit within 6 inches, the nearest other unit within 6 inches of the fleeing model suffers 1 mortal wound.
Oh, and it's
So
per model.
if he goes into Scarbrand, and Scarbrand kills 20 of his models,
That's
he's rolling,
20 rolls
right,
on
for
4s.
those that flee, right? When he takes that battle check, he's like, oh, I'm minus 20 on my leadership check.
Yeah.
I'm rolling 20 dice for,
And with-
or whatever he's got left, right?
Yeah, probably in this case, we had 30.
16 guys left.
So yeah, 16 rolls
16 rolls on 4-ups.
Yeah, that could put a hurting on Scarbrand. Or kill him. I can't remember exactly how many wounds he has.
Well, after they punch and then he punch, probably end up dying.
Yeah, that'd be 1 dead Scarbrand for 1 unit of cheap Squigs, and I feel like that's a trade that Anthony would definitely like to take.
And the Squigs, with the blue fight, I think they come back. He can also summon them back at half strength. So
That's definitely an advantage.
we'll see. It'll be interesting. Not a lot of Gloomspite players out there, right? Because
No,
when
not
stuff
too
gets
many.
hit, it generally dies.
Yeah, well, their new book just got announced last night, so.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Hell
so
yes,
like,
I got 88 Spider Riders going on eBay. Ladies and gentlemen, hit me up.
Yeah, their new book was just announced last night. We're gonna maybe we'll see the comeback of Gloomspite here.
Oh, Nathan Prescott, honest wargamer, he's gonna be excited about them Gloomspite.
Them and Beast of Chaos just they're getting their new books.
Good. Maybe they fix beast summoning.
Yeah. Beasts are definitely a force to be reckoned with. I know we have at least 1 player here today with Beast of Chaos. I'm sure there are more.
All right, so whose turn is it right now? Is it? Looks like
It is currently
so it's still Anthony's turn.
Anthony's turn, I believe. We're talking about the Loon Shrine. Oh, we get to rally on 4s in the quadrant with the bad moon.
When you're by the
Yeah. That's rally on 4s is nothing to sneeze at. That's a powerful ability. 50-50 shot. Those models come right on back to haunt Chris with his Blades of Corn. Waves of Squigs. Oh, that sounds like the Squigs are in Conquerors.
Yep.
So
Three models each.
yeah,
right?
three
That's
each.
That's all of our wounds, right?
Yeah.
They got 36 times 3. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 108 wounds.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
it's a lot of wounds on whatever objective that blob of squigs wants to take. It's taking it.
Well, the funny thing, right, you think about it, is that, let's say, the killiest thing that Chris has on the table is definitely Scarbrand, right?
Oh yeah.
So they keep put those squigs on objective, let Scarbrand charge, and as long as he doesn't kill them to a man, Scarbrand's probably gonna die, and then he's gonna still get to keep the objective. Scarbrand never actually took it.
Right.
So,
yeah, he won't have taken it, and he'll just be stuck in combat with some squigs.
Right. Or be dead.
Or be dead.
For
Yeah.
killing squigs.
Right.
So we'll see. And the Kragnos is running. It's actually, I think it is deceptively strong. This Gloom Spy list. We'll see.
Yeah, it's something you definitely don't usually see.
Right.
Squigs have been kind of at the bottom for so long with their 3.0, ever since 3.0 came out. They've been in a tough spot.
Squigs have 2 wounds each, so he's got,
Yeah,
72 wounds in the unit.
it's a lot to chew through.
How do you do 72 wounds of something, I mean, it's hard.
It is.
It is hard, right? If he doesn't have horror gas, they're taking him, they're staying. No problem, right? They're bringing him back. He's probably rallying them, really good at rallying. So we'll see.
And there's no shooting to expect out of the corn list, correct?
So
So that's going to be real tough.
let me look at Anthony's characters here really quick. So he's got
We had a
Moon Boss
Moon Boss.
on a Cave Squig.
Yep.
Who's got Mooncutta and Clammy Hand. See if I can figure out what that was. Clammy Hand says, if this general is within 12 inches of a Bad Moon Loon Shrine in your army at the end of your turn, you can use the Bad Moon's Loon Shrine Moon Clan Lair scenery rule 2 times at the end of that turn. And let me tell you how that works with the Moonshine. The Moon Shrine.
So he'll get to use the Loon Shrine twice when he wants to.
That's your dwarfs over there?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
On a 4+, that's where a new unit comes back with half as many models.
Oh, okay.
So if he has the units that die, he can bring 2 units back instead of 1. If he has 2 units die, both of them would come back at half strength. He can do that in 1 turn. That's pretty great.
Yeah, that's pretty powerful. We could see a lot of squigs die, and then a lot of squigs come right back. Okay, now I think we are. We see some damage going on to a Bloodthirster here.
So let me pull up Chris's army here, and I'll tell you what he's got going on. Chris has got a. Did you already go through Chris's list?
I did, yeah.
He's got 2 booms, 2 boom thirsters, huh?
Yeah,
And a
yeah.
Fury. So he just moved one of his first boom thirsters up on the left-hand side there, it looks like. So right now Chris has all 3 of those middle objectives. I think only one of them is currently activated.
Oh, did we see Anthony redeploy here?
Yep. Because he's definitely within 9 inches of that unit of shooters.
Mm-hmm. See him shore up that screen of shooters here. Have the Bloodthirsters hit them, and then he'll try to hit back with all those squigs.
Right.
I think we might see some dead Bloodthirsters
He's
by
trying to,
the
he's
end of
making,
this.
yeah. Interesting. Good thing about those the 25 mils is that technically those shooters don't have to be spread out like that to maintain coherency. They can just be base to base
Oh, okay, yeah.
and strung all the way out. So
That's true. Yeah, the 25 mils.
it's less than an inch.
Yeah. They can do the whole daisy chain thing. Could you give me an update on the score?
What's that?
Could you give me an update on the score? I couldn't hear.
4-0 Anthony.
4-0
We've got the
Anthony.
embedded fury going out
Player
to
1
the
is
middle.
4. Player 2 is 0.
What's that?
You got it.
We are 4-0 Anthony right now. And this is, I think, the top of 2. We've got Chris moving up behind. He's going to hold some objectives here.
He's got some blood reavers on the back of the objectives.
See a Bloodthirster on 3 objectives here. It's going to be hard to take that away. And the Demon Prince, too. Moving up to the center.
He's got his second Boom Thirster. The Bloodthirster and Sensei Rage is on that middle objective now. I think Scarbrand is going to run up behind. That's my guess. We'll see if he takes Scarbrand to the right or up the middle. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
I was going to ask, you think he'll take him off to the right, or he'll
The thing
just
is,
move
he's got to
him
go
right
around
up the
that
center?
building, and Scarbrand's not that fast, right? So we'll see. Looks like he's going to...
Looks like he's thinking about right up the center. And there he goes. Scarbrand just scooching behind everybody. Pretty safe from the squig onslaught here.
Yeah, well, I think Scarbrand's all about that counter. You know, he can counter punch, right? So. In the event that that Boom Thirster does die from squigs, he's going to move those reavers out of the way.
And
Scarbrand's going to come and swing in.
Scarbrand will have his
objective
head.
back, right? That'll be his plan. So. And then he'll have a Boom Thirster and, I'm sorry, the Unfettered Fury and Scarbrand, both. There would be a counter punch for that center Boom Thirster.
I wonder if we'll see a charge into those shooters, or if we're just gonna see them sit.
I think he'd like to fly over it, and they're trying to figure out maybe if his base would fit.
It is a big base. It's gonna be hard to fit back there unless he gets right in front of the Loonshine and Kragnos, which is a scary place to be, I would think.
I think they're checking to see if it's more than 12 inches.
Yeah, I don't know if I would want to be right in front of Kragnos. He's kind of a scary model.
Well, the thing is that the Unfettered Fury, right, he's got the pile-in aura. So he allows models to pile in 6 inches.
Oh, okay.
If those models are demon units and wholly within 16 of himself. So he can actually pile in, if he wants to it looks like right now, to both of those shooter units. And they wouldn't even get to unleash shell or anything. They would probably end up just dying to a bloodthirster. We'll see.
Yeah, we're about to see it here, right here, I think. Two at round 1. And here we're gonna see, I think, 4 shooters go down.
Yeah, that's his lash. He's got a shooting attack. He's one of the few corn models that has a shooting attack.
Oh, okay. We've got a tiny bit of
the
shooting.
Lash of corn, right? Go corn. Got 4 attacks, 3s and 3s, Rend 1, D3 damage.
Oh, all right. Well, we saw 4 shooters go down, so the screen is starting to erode. Let's see what Chris does next here.
Anthony's dancing. You can't see it, but he's doing the hip shake over here. I think he's excited about playing Gloomspite today.
And we've got a really great first match here for everybody. We've got a couple of really good players.
Rolled a 7.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna charge. 7.
7. Lucky number 7.
Not quite Corn's number though.
Nope. Close, but not quite.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I think we're gonna see Bloodthirster go on in.
So what he did is he actually tried to make that 12-inch charge, I think, to put him up top. It failed.
Okay.
So that's why he
chose
rolled
not
his charge. And then he decided not to take the charge because, again, he doesn't have to. He can just pile in 6 and hit them anyways.
Oh, okay.
And not worry about Unleash Fury
Yeah,
or Unleash Hell at all. So
that's a really
I think that's what he
great
did and why
thought.
he did that way. We'll see. Or he may not be planning on taking that Bloodthirster in at all and just letting those shooters realize that they don't have any points because they're not on an objective in the middle right now.
No, and that center objective is pretty controlled by Chris here. Like, that's a lot of wounds on that objective. The Bloodthirster on the left did get in though.
Yep.
All right, we got 3 at Rend 2 for 10. There goes those shooters.
It was a unit of 20. That's what they started with.
We are down 14 on that side. We just saw a bunch of shooters evaporate.
I didn't see what his monstrous action was, but let's see.
Oh, yeah, there he goes. There's the
That's
pile in.
right, yeah.
I think we're about to see this unit of shooters
Well,
go.
the left side is definitely going to go away, and he's going to tear into the right side a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, I
Just
think
to force a command point. But Gloomspite usually has lots of command points, so.
Okay. Yeah, they got a little bit of a advantage in the command point arena. All right, needs to roll 8 or higher on 3d6. Do we get it?
You got a 7.
7. No.
7 is not Corn's number.
No,
Stop
again.
rolling it.
I know. No, we're short of Corn's